Right.
The reason why you give is because you love.
Right.
If you don't love, you cannot give.
Right.
In the same aspect, when I give you in a relationship, it's because I love you.
Right.
If I stop loving you because you did me this, I'm going to connect everything I give you.
True.
Because there's no more love. If I don't love you, I'll not give you anything.
Right.
So since I don't love you again, give me back my thing.
Yes, mer was poppity popping. We're reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa, and this is the Big Yanz podcast. I go by the name May Schwa, and my amazing co-host for today is none other but
Hype man, guru.
Chee! Come on. I want to add to that, man, because he's just being modest. You get me? Number one hype man guru, talking about turn up guru, talking about Ice P. You know the P is Mer. What up, my G? Welcome, man. Welcome. So let's get into it, baby. Big Yanz. We got some big Yanz for you today. In the kitchen today, we're gonna be serving you this hot topic. Guess what the hot topic is? Ungrateful soulmates. Ha! I gotta repeat it. Ungrateful soulmates. What do we mean by ungrateful soulmates? I'm excited because you see my co-host for today, yeah, he's a man of reality. He's a man that's very, very in touch with realistic perspective. When he talks, and he doesn't talk from a watery point of view. He speaks based on what it really is, with no sugarcoating. So I'm excited about this. You feel me? Turn up guru, hype man guru. When you hear ungrateful soulmates, what comes to your mind first? Like, what's the first thing that pops in your mind when you hear ungrateful soulmates?
Uh, that topic is very big. It's very, very, very big.
It's some big yans. It's some big yans. You get me? It's some big yans, baby.
Some big young shit.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
first of all,
Yeah,
we're talking about relationship right now.
right.
Are we talking of marriage too? Is it relationship and marriage as well, or just
On God,
just
actually,
relationship as a dating before marriage?
honestly, I feel like we could build up till we reach a crescendo. Like we could start from okay, they're dating. We could start then we enter, it gets serious, then they marry. But you know, as
Okay.
matter they be now, people prefer
Okay.
start, BF, GF
Okay.
before they enter the next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know, but the way I grew up, I like to be blunt.
Right,
I grew up being too tall to be blunt, to
right,
say whatever it is without sentiment.
right.
Say it as it is without trying to sugarcoat it.
Straight up, straight up.
If we come to that aspect of life, what we're talking about, ungrateful soulmate. Uh, it's really big for real. It's really big because first of all, before you call someone your soulmate, you should understand that you are in line with that person. Listen, you cannot just call anybody your soulmate.
Gee, let me try by your Jerry. Carry me go.
You cannot just before you call someone your soulmate,
Huh.
it means that you have seen that the thing that you want inside of you, your perception about life, your whole ideology about life is what you see in that person.
Hmm.
So if you must call someone your soulmate, you must have seen those things in that person.
Hmm.
And if you don't see those things in that person, why are you calling the person your soulmate? How is the person your
Oh.
soulmate? You are not corresponding and you're calling someone? No.
Right, right. Bruh. First of all, let's cheers, man. That's some big yams, you get me? Big yams, baby. Stop playing.
Mhm.
So, man, you know something? So earlier I asked you when you hear ungrateful soulmate, What do you think that means? I like the way you've described what a soulmate means to you. Now, when we bring the compound word together, ungrateful, soulmate, now you've broken it down very simply and in a way our viewers would understand what a soulmate should be. But now, what would you say are the signs of an ungrateful soulmate? And do you feel like you've had any experience with maybe an individual you thought was a soulmate or a potential soulmate, but the person ended up being an ungrateful soulmate?
First of all, let's digest
Right.
and digress.
Maybe try like
Okay. I'll say it again.
Right.
If because someone is looking cute, beautiful, handsome, with all the shape, physique,
Sheesh.
charisma,
Sheesh.
and you think that's the point, the reason for you to say that's my soulmate,
Huh.
I think you've gotten it wrong from the start.
Right.
First, first of all, I was to say,
Right.
if the beginning is not reality, you will get it wrong.
Right.
For me, I will not go into that point where I'm going to see my soulmate as an ungrateful soulmate. So I will never get to that point. If I say you're my soulmate, it means that it is how I feel inside, how I think it should be. That's exactly what I'm seeing in another person.
Hmm.
So there will not be room for ungratefulness at all.
Hmm.
But for you, or for anyone that have that issue with ungrateful soulmates, you've not had a soulmate.
Hey God, oh. This one not be being Yanz, oh. This one big Yanz. Yeah, get me. It's not Ben Yanz, bro. It's big Yanz. What you talking about? Turn up Guru, turning it up a notch, baby. Let's go.
So let's not
Yeah.
let's not even waste our time
Yat.
calling someone ungrateful soulmate.
Yat.
Don't call someone your
Sheesh.
soulmate if you're going to be finding faults with
Oh
that
man.
person.
Oh man. Oh man.
So that's what I'm going to tell you, because
Oh man.
before you get to the point of soulmate, it means you're seeing that person as your wife, someone you want to spend your life with, you want to live with forever. That is what it should be. That's how it should be before you start saying someone is my soulmate.
Bruh.
You get?
Bruh.
Because you literally see yourself in that person. You're seeing your like, your dislike, your love, your dislove, whatever you don't. In fact, you'll see your replica in that person.
Man.
And that's why you can call the person your soulmate.
You know what? You speak with a lot of experience. Would you say in your experiences in dating or just romantically relating, would you say you found somebody that was close enough or actually fit the shoes of, like, you actually looked and said, "Oh, my, did I say I don't see my soulmate?" Do you think you've ever experienced that?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I'm
But
not, I'm not a kid now.
but are you guys together? But see, you look very good. Let me add that. You do look very good.
Thank you.
Even though you're telling us you're not a kid, there are some kids out there that will say, is it kidding? Not play with the rhymes. More than not play with the word.
Yeah.
You get me?
I know some people will probably look like this guy. Listen,
Yeah.
I know I look like him. I'm just in
Yeah,
20s.
like Gen Z.
I look
Get
like
me?
Gen Z.
Come on, man.
I'm very
Sheesh.
far away. I'm very far
Come
off.
on, oh Lord. Far.
I'm far away from.
Yeah.
I'm not even in. I'm not anywhere in 20s at all.
Yeah, man.
I'm
So,
very far from 20s.
so you say you have
So-
experience.
So the
The
thing,
soulmate.
yes, of course.
Do you think you made a mistake that
Because-
the person wasn't the soulmate?
I'm a lover boy. You understand?
Jeez, I
So-
speed. I speed.
I'm a lover
Girl,
boy, so-
come on.
And I
Jeez.
believe in being with one woman. That's my own belief. Too. I believe.
Oh, you're spitting game, oh guy.
See, the way I am,
The glasses had to come off. You're spitting game, man. You're spitting game.
the way I
Jeez.
am, yeah. If
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship, the way I'm going to love you, it will be like I want to take your life from you.
Hey, God, oh, see big yams. When I this yam, when I this yam, big yams, oh, stop playing,
Okay.
man. Yeah.
So I am this person that is concentrated in what he wants.
Right.
Listen, I don't. Some people they have that energy of doing this, doing that, within the woman, but
Right. Right.
it is their own lifestyle. It's what they feel they can do. I'm not. You cannot judge anyone.
Right.
I can never judge anyone. But for me, I like see the life is so big. There are a lot of things to do.
Right.
For me, at this point, that I've not done.
Right.
There are things I want to do, I've not done. So, woman is at the least bottom of it.
Right.
So for me, if I just get a one woman and I stick with that woman, then I put my energy in other things. It is not on other women again. Because
Right.
I have a lot of things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish. Because the creator has been good to me, making me look younger every day.
Right.
People think I'm like in my 20s when I'm actually in my late.
Not tell us. May they continue the guess. If you guys want turn up guru, hype man guru on another episode, you better guess his age right. Hit me in that Gmail, man. Hit me in the email, man. You already know what it is. It's bigyanspodcast@gmail.com. If you want him to come back, you gotta guess right. Let's go, guru.
Yeah, so I think basically your soulmate should be a reflection of what you are. And if it gets to the point of you seeing her as being a grateful soulmate, then you've never really had a soulmate.
See, I'm starting to feel that because you're a lover boy, you don't even want to say nothing negative about the reality of an ungrateful soulmate. You could be doing your part as a man, as a dedicated loyal man
for me,
to someone you think is your soulmate, and maybe the person is not reciprocating. Maybe in terms of, or you've not heard reality of like, maybe there are some guys won't break up because you're more the car I buy for you, this thing I buy return them based on how the girl did them dirty, or maybe even vice versa. Like you put in so much, you're very genuine with the person.
If you read this thing on my shirt, you understand what it is.
Being a Benin boy is an attitude. Come on.
Shit, that's not even a cap.
Come on.
I'm not even drinking Capri Sun.
Stop playing, baby. Stop playing, baby.
So, and there's no bag of cap price.
I can't check my shirt whether I'm to get right. God. Yeah, no cap.
The attitude we are, how we grow up. Listen, if we are into a relationship, we are real with that relationship. We give it all because we believe that this is going to be the end part of it.
Right, like
but
your
if
last
you, yes,
right.
So, but if you, as the woman, you decide to move mad, we will not move madder.
Wait.
So, because I date, I buy you everything, I do everything for you.
What the reason say I don't get sense?
You can't really say you this man.
Not so many people they equate kindness to mumu.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you get nice heart, you have to say before.
For me, if not me buy you the car, we'll collect them back.
Oh God, though.
It's not buy, we'll collect them back.
This same mechanic make up
because I know buy because if my help you be the fine. If we go another place, no go come try on me.
Like microfinance bank.
So I don't even care if I'm the richest man in the world at that point in time.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll take it. Every single thing.
What the money when they squander on you, they go.
So do you know what that means?
They go withdraw.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Mate, do you know what that means?
Tell me.
That means.
Tell me.
If you're in real, don't come close.
Right. Like if you're a time waster, if you know you're not even in touch.
If you know you're not coming to play on my intelligence, play a game on, don't come close. Because your end point.
Shit.
Was that where you were coming from?
When I don't tell you, would not tell you. When I don't tell you, would not tell you.
So, being a Benin boy is an attitude.
We no repair.
That's what it just be. There's nothing.
For those states, we say we no repair. We say, man, let's not get me. Come on, man. I'm really feeling your point of view. I like the fact that a lot of people are going to be able to relate to how you're approaching this topic. And I like that you're taking a personal approach to it, because one thing we don't know is when we go through things, we think it's only we the thing they do. It's a lie. It's happening to a whole bunch of other people. And when you share your perspective or your opinion, you find that other people are saying, I think now only me. It do me safe. I think now only me. So this guy to experience some type shit. And I've seen many girls, man. Like I think the very first episode of Big Yanz podcast. I think what was that topic? Yeah, friendship complications. We treated a certain aspect of it that a lady, yeah. Okay, no, that was in fact it was actually scratch that. It was the second episode and it was even unreleased actually. I'm about to let the cat out of the bag. But I've got a certain topic where there's somebody that put her all into a guy, you know, and the guy did her dirty. Her everything, her life savings, you send this guy.
Yeah,
You get me?
that type of situation is real.
That
It's
kind of
real. What
that,
about
that
the
kind of thing.
situation? The situation where a guy goes on pay the school fees, take care of her, goes to the point of even sponsoring a visa and everything to the US, and she gets there, and
Hmm.
after some couple of weeks she breaks up with a guy.
Try,
Like,
try,
what are you going to say about that?
try.
It's
I
the
need talk when you talk
why
after
you
that kind the dirty handbrake now. Banyans, you get me?
you get
Banyans.
it.
Ain't nobody listening on.
So
It's
I
done.
feel like if you get past, if you, let me just say the ratio
Right.
at which it happens to the side of the female, you cannot compare it to that of the male. It happens more with the male.
Like you mean guys experience ungrateful
Yes,
soulmates more
yes, of
than
course.
females experience ungrateful
Yes, of
soulmates
course.
more.
Is anybody going to argue that?
Come again?
Is anybody going to argue that fact?
Well, I mean, it depends on perspective.
Men,
A woman that has been done dirty will think now only she you get that kind of
see,
thing. People see things from
men
the
love
from the
unconditionally.
okay.
I can love a girl fucking.
Damn.
Listen,
So do you feel women
the
also
love
love unconditionally?
from men don't come with condition.
Do you think it's all women that love conditionally? All of them
Let me say 90% of women they love with condition.
conditions.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I'm talking about Africa or even Nigeria.
Oh
Let me say Nigeria.
man.
Let me
Now
say
what for
Nigeria.
you? This geographic specification, you go far. Oh.
I mean,
You know, say that they talk say around the world. All of it. You know, bad guy. See, listen here. You know they say around the world, men, women, we really almost want the same thing. Like all men around the world, they want the same thing, and all women around the world, like they want the same thing. So some people might actually argue that for you to say, "Oh, no, only African men or African women, that thing they do," you get me. People if you know actually agree, like to say, okay, ungrateful soulmates or women that love conditionally, yeah, it's mainly in Africa. And then women that love unconditionally, then plenty more for maybe Yankee or wherever.
see, the reality is that things I say they are true that you experience every day of your life, but you might start feeling somehow because I'm the one to say it to you. But deep down in your heart, you know it's true. You know it's facts. You know it's real.
You're still talking about like people
I
that
don't
love
want to.
conditionally.
Yes, I don't want to use derogatory words.
Yeah.
On our
But you know, this
women
is a
in
very
Nigeria
safe
and
space. See,
Africa.
my
You
G,
know,
listen here. This
but
right
then
here in a Big Yan's podcast.
yes, it's
As
big young.
big as your talk won't be, it can enter you.
But then,
Go
yeah,
down, down, drop on.
even mothers,
Right.
they train their daughter that they
Right.
teach their daughter say now rich man you carry come.
Oh, we don't
this
carry
house.
on fun. I mean, as for big girls, I don't see them. Hey, wait.
Even mothers they say that they say that.
Hey.
So where's the problem
Damn.
coming from actually?
Look, man, Hype Man Guru. So sorry to cut you, man. Look, Hype Man Guru just brought in the aspect of grooming, saying that parents actually groom their children to actually go for financially beneficial romantic relationships. My mind did not even go to this aspect of this topic on grateful soulmates. Look, I got to cheers with you, man. Big Yans fan. Big Yans. That is crazy. That is crazy because do you know how deep programming gets computed into your cells and builds you as a person? It sinks into your DNA. And picking when that picking go born, you carry the same attitude. It's a never-ending cycle.
See, let me tell
That
you
is
see,
crazy.
let me tell you one thing. We all can be acting like or acting on ignorance, yeah. But I think I'm too exposed to so many things in life about realities of life. Let me tell you, family is the smallest unit of the society.
Okay, straight up.
The family makes the society.
Begins.
It is what you nurture in the family that shows out in society. If you train a child to be disobedient in your family, in the home, that child brings it out to the society. That child comes to the society and reciprocate the same thing you've taught that child at home.
Whew.
So
Sheesh.
parents most times are the issues
Damn.
that grown-up adults have.
Damn.
Yes. Even in your religion, they say train up a child in the way it should go. And when that child grows, that child will not depart from it.
Yeah.
In what aspect of life, in what way are these parents training that child?
Hmm.
Are they impacting real life into that child? Or they are impacting fallacy into that child? You know, what are they imparting to that child? That is what that child is going to portray in society.
Mhm.
So most of these ungrateful soulmates is because of how they've been brought up at home, how their parents brought them up. Because yes, that's what I say. If you keep telling your daughter, "Oh, no carry poor man come this house," look, you see, your daughter automatically develop the mindset of going for people that are financially rich, stable,
Big Yanz.
They will not even think, "Oh, this man a better person. How what kind of heart is this? Is this person nice? Is this person kind?" That automatically goes away from their subconscious mind. And what becomes present in their subconscious mind is financial stable man. Man will get me. Man will get me. Spender. Udoku. You don't say that one. That's do you understand? Nobody think about any other thing. Do you get?
Consider.
Do you understand?
My family.
The richest man can be a ritualist. Don't you know?
No care.
But your mind will never go there because you're all after the money.
Yep.
They want to sponsor your trip
At
to
any
one
cost.
place. They're sending you to Dubai. They're sending you to Spain, France, all the Europe and America countries to go on
Sending you to
holiday.
Spain and paying. You get me? Come on.
This reminds me of those girls that were invited to visit. Those two girls that were invited to have their bite. Who was that man again? No, they were talking on social media and they got close and they exchanged contacts and the man invited them to somewhere in Avia and that was how the man used them for trust.
Yeah. Just like that.
Because their mindset is on the man that has the money to spend. The man that has the money. The man even sent them 1 million before they came to Abia.
Oh boy.
They have seen the rich man
and this wonder and you can't forget to wonder.
You forget to use your brain. How step for this life now? Brain. Hey. As they think of this one, also think of the other one.
On God,
because this life is just one.
See, for my language, you could say aha agwalobe agwalonote. Vice versa.
Do you understand?
Aha agwalonote agwalebe. Meaning, if you think the good side, reason the bad side. The language I just spoke is Itako. That's Edo language, man. If you're reasoning the good, if you're reasoning the positive, you're considering the positive, consider the negative. There's yin and yang, there's dark and light. I think we all get carried away by the one that glitters.
Yes. So down, man.
Yeah. We get carried away.
The funny thing is, okay, now let me even tell you how this thing plays out.
Right.
Well, I don't blame people. See, let me not just go into some aspects because if I go into that,
More enter motor go.
The female gender
Forget that thing.
interprets it.
No.
They will
It's
think
big.
I don't
It's
like
big.
them.
Hello.
They will think I
Big
talk
Yanz
down on them.
podcast. Big Yanz podcast is for big talkers.
They will
And
think-
it's for big-hearted guys. You're not gonna come here and say because of there's a bill. If they want to talk their own, may they come on the next episode. You're very welcome actually. If you want to say yours, come hit me up via the email bigyanspodcast@gmail.com. I'm gonna fix an appointment for you and you come and drop your opinion, But Hype Man Guru is here. I intentionally knew and know that this man right here speaks reality. And in this world that is full of fabricated news, we need a straight up raw dose, undiluted dose of reality. We need a big yana. We need big yans. So Hype Man Guru, I don't say all these internet trolls where I go jump in the comment sections. I'm gonna answer them and tell them to come and speak their truth. I need you to speak your truth. Yeah. I need you to speak your truth, man. Just go on. Go on. Go on. I don't say you laugh, but just go on, man. Talk about it. Yeah.
But the thing is, let's just say, if you feel like the person you thought was your life
So,
partner
yeah.
turned out to be ungrateful,
Yeah.
I don't know what you can do. But if you have married that person,
Hmm.
that's a mistake of life. Now depends on you as an individual.
Do you
Can
think
you
do you,
swallow
do you
it?
think it's right when like guys, let's use guys for example, guys that experienced an ungrateful soulmate, so to speak, they start getting angry and saying, "Hey, the car I bought for you, the house, bring everything back." Some people argue that when somebody does that, they never loved you in the first place, but they forget that somebody did the person dirty. But they say regardless within the ungrateful soulmate do, why you gonna collect your gifts back? She do not dey in love when you give am gifts. Why now things don sour? Don't go dey collect gifts back. What's your opinion about even babes that go and start collecting phone when they buy for guy because the guy cheating?
Do you get both gender do these things?
Right.
But they will always put it on the man's word.
Right.
Like it's only man that does these things.
Right.
So the thing is, the reason why people do those things is because they feel that as I do this thing for you, you're supposed to be loyal to me. You're supposed to be real to me. You're supposed to let me know your like you're supposed to be mine
Right.
alone.
Right. Exclusive.
You're supposed to respect me.
Right.
Respect me as someone that loves you.
Right.
Respect me as someone that cares about you. It's not respect as in by age now.
Right.
Respect the fact that we are together
Hmm.
and treat with caution.
Hmm.
Be of love, be of respect.
Hmm.
That's the main thing.
What do you think makes, for example, since you're a man, I'll take it from the man's perspective. A man's ungrateful soulmate will be a woman that he thought was his soulmate. And then this woman, the love has been going on for a very long time. Now you see, all of a sudden the woman switch up. She has always been a soulmate though. Now in the long run she can't become ungrateful soulmate. What do you think makes people switch up on their partners like that? Where the sourness they come from? What people make and just forget the sacrifices the sacrifices he's made or the sacrifices they've made together, make her forget the journey they've been through, make her lose respect for the union they shared, and just switch into a total stranger that this guy can barely recognize.
See,
Like,
I think that a lot of people pretend.
right,
A lot of people pretend.
right,
But at the long run, you can no longer pretend who they really are.
Right.
That true color will show.
character and smoke. Yeah,
I always they tell people say, you don't feel hide candle on that thing. It will show. It will show. So you go, because of okay, we don't get light now. You put light candle hook up for that table. We feel no dey see say the we not feel no dey see the light, but we go dey see light everywhere go bright. Na so character be. So e be.
Right.
At a point in time, so that kind of people on that table make the whole place explode. Na so character be.
Hmm.
The character will come one day explode. They will come see your real character.
Big Yanz.
That's how you now find out that your soulmate is really this person, not the person you thought he or she was.
Hmm.
And then the soulmate becomes an ungrateful soulmate.
Hey, drop on, drop on. Thank you. Yeah, absolute big Yanz. Stop playing. Stop playing. So I find that some people that approach their soulmates with a lover boy attitude, and then the soulmates do them dirty, become ungrateful soulmates. The lover boy becomes a monster, and then at the end of the day, the lover boy come ruin even good girls. Those girls will become monsters. Then we now have a bunch of ungrateful soulmates running around.
People change people.
No, come on, bro. I beg, make I raise some big yans for you. You are hitting it. That's some big yans. That's some big yans.
People change people because
Sheesh.
somebody can be a lover boy and you mistakenly him to be a momo.
Ah.
He can be taking all these things that you do,
Yeah.
disrespecting him, you know, showing him that you don't give a fuck attitude. But a day is coming when that person is going to show you that, oh, I love you, Momo. Now love I love you, I know Momo.
Get me.
That is why some people they take back what they buy
Right.
from their soulmate. From
Right.
the person they think that was their soulmate.
Right.
Because you might be taking that person as a soulmate, that person might be thinking you are not a soulmate. That person might be thinking, oh, I'm going to use this person to get some certain things.
That's really painful, man. Quite honestly.
That's how it happens.
It's very painful.
Because if
It is.
both of you are on the same point, you are on track together, you see this one as soulmate, you see this one as soulmate, there will be no points, there will be no parts of seeing an ungrateful soulmate. It will never arise.
Man.
It's only when, do you know you can be in a relationship and you are the only one dating?
I was about to say this. I wanted you to land. I was about to say this. People think they're in a relationship with someone, but they're actually single.
You'll be dating yourself.
Oh God, they date. They date calendar. You get me? The dates on the calendar now. That one
Yeah.
they date. They wine. It's crazy that
Okay.
you're committed to somebody and they don't rate your efforts.
And in that point,
They don't even see it.
one of the person in the relationship would be seeing the other one as a soulmate.
Yeah, and that attachment grows so thick.
Yes, it grows so thick to the point that you feel like, oh, I found my soulmate. I want my soulmate. So I want to spend my life. But we don't know that the other person is just trying to use you to get to some certain stage in life,
Yeah.
trying to use you to get some stuff, and then you now find out at the end of the day that so this person don't really love me.
Try.
That's why I use it.
Try.
That's why people get back whatever they give in their relationship. But I always tell people that if you're in a relationship, see that anything that you give in a relationship is charity, it's free. Don't see it as an investment. Those people who go back to collect whatever they give in a relationship when they broke up is because they see it as an investment in the relationship as well.
Hmm.
They don't see it as charity, like they're doing it for free.
Mm-mm-mm.
Of
Another
course,
angle.
how many people would they do those type of things for free?
Another
Pay
angle.
your trip everywhere, take you on holidays, buy you phones, buy
I'd like to ask you if you think that is right. For somebody to put something into a relationship, bearing in mind that he's making an investment. Some people go argue, say, you sure say you love him. You didn't invest, not be say you did not for love. What's your opinion on that? Would you say it's right or
See, there's no love without giving.
right?
The reason why you give is because you love.
Right.
If you don't love, you cannot give.
Right.
In the same aspect, when I give you in a relationship, it's because I love you.
Right.
If I stop loving you because you did me this, I'm going to connect everything I give you.
True.
Because there's no more love. If I don't love you, I'll not give you anything.
Right.
So since I don't love you again, give me back my thing.
Right.
Simple.
Right. That one day. And I mean, as a human being, I can see that that's very relatable. Any human being would want their efforts reciprocated. Nobody wants to be left, on a two-way street, trekking to and fro alone. One person is supposed to come from, they come from left,
You know the one with
they
the
come from left, the other
papers?
person come from right, and I'm supposed to meet
The
here.
one with the
How you
papers
gonna work
now.
like this?
Those guys who even the training women for school or
Oh
true.
man,
Hey!
man.
So now this girl
Mm.
now you come to say if this guy don't love you, he go train you for school.
Oh,
Your brain not tell you say this guy they invest on the love where he get for you.
oh.
If you know say no be your type, why you not reject?
Otena, Sana. Oh,
Do you think you can repay somebody that invested in your education? Do you know what education means? If that person invests, say 10 naira, you just say now the 10 naira now your education worth. What you gonna repay back? Your exposure, your learning, your acquisition of knowledge. Money, no amount of money can be enough for it.
right.
You are here, you don't know where and how much the knowledge you have acquired is going to fetch you.
No cap, man. Straight up, actually.
Knowledge, you cannot price knowledge. There's
Yeah.
no price tag on knowledge.
No cap.
That is why you can never pay back such things.
Hmm.
You pay the little money to get the knowledge, but the knowledge you have gained has no price tag.
Because the things you use the knowledge to attain.
Because the things you will get with the
no.
knowledge, your country might be limiting you being in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But the knowledge that you have gained, if you're in a place where you're going to apply that knowledge, your money will be increasing and increasing. It is the knowledge you have gained from the school. Elon Musk is the richest man on earth.
Right on.
How much he gained his knowledge with some specific amount of money.
Right.
Was that amount of money he used in gaining those knowledge equivalent to the knowledge he has used to triple? Not even say triple, that he has used to become the richest man on earth?
Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy. Big Yanz.
So you don't even think that you can
Big
pay
Yanz.
back.
Big Yanz.
You can't pay back somebody that trained you in school, make sure that you are imparted with knowledge.
See.
Knowledge that can fetch you any amount of money when you apply it at the right place at the right time.
Man.
You can't pay back.
Man, so do you know this thing you said now? It's taking my mind to another aspect of the topic Ungrateful Soulmates. That means even when people go and retract their gifts, it's not even enough payment.
Mhm.
It's
That's
like
not
it's
fair.
not it's as in even getting the gifts back, it's not enough payment because
It's never
you know
enough.
it's not just the gift you gave. There was an intention, a
Yes.
true intention.
Yes,
There
exactly.
was time. At that point, maybe the guy, for example, needed to eat, but he ended up saying, this babe need handouts. She just buy handouts, and she get exam that weekend. This guy maybe he starve, sacrifice, buy the book, but later now she will throw the money and say, take nobody money you give me be this, but it's not really about the physical amount.
It's not.
You feel me? Like that money
It's not at all.
It really cannot fill the void.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The impact the person has imparted in your life, you will not check it from where you are before and to your present state. Is there an impact? Is there a growth? You will not check it. Yes, there's a growth. Oh, you were not having this before. I gave you because I gave you this. Things happen. This happened for you. You know, people started giving you recognition, respect. You know, when you go out, they see you, they respect you. It's because of the position that I have placed you that you were not when I met you. So do you think you can repay for all that? You cannot. Because
Ah,
that position can catapult you to any heights in life when being used in the right place and in the right time. I'm sure
absolutely,
Elon
Yanz.
Musk never knew should become the richest man in the world when he was a
He
kid.
probably never saw it coming.
There, there are a lot of people who never see that
Yeah, that's
height
greatness.
of greatness in life at
Yeah,
the stage when they were kids. And most people who saw who think they will grow up to become this type of thing in life as kids who were even in the the way to do family,
yeah,
they never got to that point.
right.
A lot of us dream to become pilots, medical doctor, engineer.
I mean, reason say I go dey
The
float for
country,
moon.
this country, Nigeria, kills your dream.
Man, that's another deep topic, but I will just keep on based on ungrateful soulmates. So, it's crazy that I found out that from relationship, we can totally change a human being 360. You think you just affected the person's love life, but this affects how the person even deals with their business partners. You shatter their belief in anything called trust. As in anything called trust, you carry hammer, you massacre them, you break them, you destroy them. This person now second guesses business deals, even loses millions and billions
Mhm.
because everything now be like scam, be like empty promise, be like ungrateful soulmates for an eye. People don't really know the extent to which you damage all aspects of an individual's life just from one aspect of their life. We're so connected to our emotions. We're so connected to love. And it's crazy where that when you're talking about a soulmate, I would like to think you're an adult. And as an adult in a relationship, most people are sexually active. And the sexual bond is so crazy, it's so intense. When you have sex with people, you're connected on different layers of reality and in different realms. It is not a physical activity. And then you go ahead to betray that bond by doing the person dirty. The person has been so intertwined with you that they feel very safe with you. But when you, of all people in this world, betray this person, how do you expect them to trust any other person ever again? They're going to second guess everything. You ruin it for even the actual soulmate. It's very deep, and I feel like people actually need to pay attention. People are always thinking, oh, no, just another big step.
Mm.
Or the damage is everlasting.
Yes, people don't understand
Yeah,
they don't understand the effects of um,
being
mental
ungrateful,
health wellness.
actually.
People don't know that. People see there are aspects of our life in this country
Yeah,
that we don't even talk about.
right.
The way you function,
Yeah,
the way you behave, the way you
yeah,
react depends on your mental health wellness.
facts.
Your mental health wellness is like you being in a situation that you've gotten really upset that what has been done to you.
Right,
You now put it in you that oh, this is how everybody is, this is how they behave.
right,
Before you know, you change your mindset. You will now categorize everybody as the same.
right.
That's because your mental health has been messed with.
No care, no
They've
care.
messed up with it, and you're just like
Hmm.
you've given up,
Sheesh. No care, no care, no care,
and you just treat everybody as the same.
no care.
It's really bad. Like, come on, I just if you don't want relationship, there's no point going further. Let these people know from the beginning that you are not ready. If a woman or a guy tell you he's not ready for a relationship, take it and accept it and don't put your mind. Many people will not hear.
Yes.
They will still force it,
Well, desperation.
convince
Buy
the
the
other
gift. Use money buy
person,
'em.
they will be using money to do all these things. Person will finally fall for all these tricks. And at the end of the day, as the relationship is going, you start seeing ups and downs, you start seeing issues, things you didn't plan for.
Crazy.
So
Crazy. Oh man. Absolute big yans. Absolute big yans. Listen up, man. This topic, ungrateful soulmates, is one I know you all are gonna reckon with. If you have your opinions about this, you could drop it in the comment section. If you also feel like there's another aspect of this you want us to approach, hit us up via our email. That's bigyans at gmail, bigyanspodcast@gmail.com. You feel me? It's been beautiful having you on here today, Hype Man Guru. You dropped a lot of big yans on us, and you definitely deserve to cheers again to that. Yes, mer. You already know, man. It's Big Yanz Podcast. Thank you for kicking it with us. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You already know what it is, baby. It is the Big Yanz Podcast. Yes, mer. Cheese.
I